on the track.
Hello everyone, this is your host Untitled Chapter and welcome back to your favorite show, The Youngest in Charge on Rock Radio, and you are tuning into
Rock Radio, here for your weekly entertainment. Make sure you stay tuned and enjoy yourself.
This is Rock Radio, bringing you global entertainment. Have fun.
Welcome back everyone, this is your favorite show, Youngest in Charge, and if you're tuning in for your first time, Youngest in Charge is on every Fridays around this time, so please join us every Friday. And today we're going to be talking about a very, I'd say, important topic, which is the actions and consequences of being a disobedient child. So let's get started. So as you know, everything comes with a consequence. Every action comes with a consequence, no matter what it is in life. And given birth to as a child, you started off by learning from the people you look up to, example, your parents. What your parents do, you follow after them. What your parents do, you copy them. So for you to grow up and be a disobedient child, first of all, to the two people that gave birth to you is very disrespectful. But today I'm here to help you go through, I'm here to help you, what's the word I'm looking for? I'm here to help you be on the right path as a child. Simple things like obeying your elders would be good. Taking instruction from your parents. I know there's a lot of children out there, their parents will be calling them 247, they'll be sighing, they'll be kissing their teeth, they'll be angry, but no, there's no need for that. If your parents need help with anything and they call you, just take it as a life lesson and just do it. No need to shrug your shoulders, no need to give any attitude, no need to be disobedient, and not even only your parents, to others in general, because they know what's best for you. Your parents would not try to lead you in the wrong way. Your parents know what's best for you and they love you, so they'd always try to lead you in the wrong way. And also, with being disobedient, a lot of kids look at what their friends are doing and try to bring that into their own household. If you see your friend being rude to their parents and you come home and try to do that to your own parents, that's just a 100% definite no. There's no point of trying to do that. Keep what happens in your household, and let your friend do whatever he likes in his household. If a friend, example, you're in a friend's house, his mom is calling him to do something, he ignores his mom, and you say, okay, he ignores his mom doesn't do anything to him. You and him don't have the same mom, so please don't go home and try that. If you just receive one day slap from your mom. But and your siblings as well. People think, because there's a lot of younger siblings that think they're the younger siblings, I can do this and do that to my older sibling, and my mom will come and let me off because I'm the baby of the house, I'm the youngest child of the house. But no, that's not how it works. You know damn well that your older sibling has the authority over you. If your older sibling is telling you to do something that's wrong, then you don't have to do it. Just report that to a parent. But if you are thinking with that mindset, oh, I'm the baby in the house, let me do this to my older brother and I'll get away with it because I'm the youngest child. Don't think like that. Me, I used to think like that with my older brother, and that did not work out very well. So that's just a tip for me. Don't think like that. And anytime you're doing something which is an action, just know there's going to be a consequence after that. So think about what's going to happen. Think about, oh, would I like if my mom knew that I'd done this, what would happen to me? If my dad knew I'd done this, what would happen to me? People in general, if God is watching you doing this, what would happen to me? So just know everything you do comes with a consequence. A consequence might not be a bad consequence. A consequence might turn out good. You can do something bad and get in trouble, which is a bad consequence. You can even studying in your exams and getting the exam correct is a good consequence. The consequences don't always have to be bad, but being a disobedient child to especially your mom that carried you in her stomach for about 9 months is the thing you should never do in life, because I'm telling you, once tears drops from your mom's eyes because of you in a bad way, then that's going to scar you for life. And my mom tells me you reap what you sow. So you're giving your parents trouble as you're their child. Your parents are also going to give you trouble, or something will come back to you. Karma, they call it karma. Basically saying reap what you sow. And if you don't understand the saying of reap what you sow, it basically means what you do is going to find a way to come back to you. If you take something intentionally from someone you know that's not yours, it might come back to you. You might lose tenure one day. That's called reap what you sow. If you help somebody out, reaping what you sow doesn't always have to be a bad thing. If you help somebody out, somebody will now come and help you out one day. As God says in the Bible, you reap what you sow. So back to the topic of being a disobedient child, that's probably the number one thing you shouldn't do. And a lot of people copy things from the internet these days. You see children, or you see friends, or you see things on social media, and children would be trying things you know damn well you can't do in your own household, but you're still going to come and try and do it. Don't do that. Copy the good things in life. As my mom says, there's the good, the bad, and the ugly on YouTube. Copy the good. There's no need to copy the bad. There's no need to copy the ugly. Only stay on the good side. Only stay on the good side. And when you're being disobedient, just know that out of your whole family, if you're the only child in your family being disobedient, for an example, just know, if you're the only child being disobedient in your family, for an example, just know that's all going to be on you. Out of all the things your parents have on their head, trying to pay the bills, trying to sort stuff out for work, trying to figure what you guys are going to eat for lunch, dinner, breakfast, trying to bring you guys on school in the morning, and you're adding another piece of food to their plate. Just keep it simple. There's no need to be disobedient. At the end of the day, you're not going to get a reward for being the baddest child in the house. You're not going to get a medal for being the baddest child in the house. You're not going to get rewarded. So be a polite child, be a respectful child. Just keep it cool. No need to be disobedient to any parent. So, as I was saying, this is U-Rock Radio. I'm just going to go on a quick break, so please enjoy this music.
Wherever you go, Teramashe, whatever you do, Teramashe, yo, your time done they gone. Yo, your beans done they done. You think say God in order for your side, and you want to find another way to prosper. You think say God in order just get your time.
Iretemi, komani kojami. Iretemi, komani kojami. Papa mi she, koma kojami. Papa mi she, koma kojami.
Koma kojami,
Ay masiko lodamu eda. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, Olúwa. Àìmásìkò ló dààmú ẹ̀dá. Ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, Olúwa.
àní ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, yóò lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́. Àní ọ̀rọ̀ mi lọ́wọ́ Olúwa, lọ́wọ́ Olúwa.
For anyone just tuning in now, this is your host, Untitled Chapter, and this is your favorite show, Youngest in Charge. And today's topic is actions and consequences of being a disobedient child. So if you're just tuning in now, I was just talking about how you shouldn't be a disobedient child and how it's not going to benefit you in life. You don't get rewarded from being disobedient. You don't get a medal from being disobedient. And if we're going to continue on, I'm just letting you know, even advice from closest family members might not always be the correct thing to do. For an example, an auntie or uncle, always confirm with your mom and dad. Example, let's say your mom doesn't want you to grow your hair, okay? You have low hair, your mom doesn't want you to get dread, she thinks it will make you look unkempt, and an auntie is saying, oh, grow your hair, this and that, it will look nice on you, it will look nice on you. That really doesn't concern that auntie. Confirm with your mom. Listen to what your mom says. Just because your auntie's gone out of the way to tell you to do this and that. An example, you listen, you come home, your mom sees the hair, you get in trouble. He said, Auntie told me to. Auntie told me it will look nice. You should have thought about that action, the consequence before you done that. The action was you going to get your hair done because your auntie told you to, and the consequence is you coming home to the mom you live with and that gave you birth. And the auntie is not going to be the one facing the punishment. You're going to be the one facing the punishment. So always think about the consequence before you go and put the action ahead. As I was saying, think about this in your head. Would my mom like this? Would my dad like this? Would anybody that cares about me really like this in general? And for disobedient children, they all tend to always hang around disobedient friends, because my mom tells me this is, tell me who you are friends with and I should tell you whom you are. Your friends play a big part in your life. What you see your friends do, that's what you're going to try copy. What you see your friends saying, you're going to try say the same things. So hang out with the right group of friends. You don't want to be the person that's the best child, best grades, healthy child, you like sports, and then you're hanging out with friends that smoke, friends that drink, friends that do all these type of drugs, friends that go to parties. That's called being the odd one out, and you're trying to fit into somebody else's circle. You don't have to fit into anybody else's circle at the end of the day, because when you start doing what you're doing, they're not gonna face the consequences for you. You're gonna face the consequences. When you guys get in trouble, you're gonna face your consequences, they'll face their consequences. So be your own self, fit in your own circle. You don't need to force yourself into anyone's circle, because you're going to have a home to go to. You don't know what's happening in your friends' homes. You don't know if they're going through anything for you to come and force yourself to kind of be like them. You don't know what family problems they're going through. You don't even know if they have a home at the end of the day. So be yourself. In conclusion of this topic, just don't be a disobedient child. Don't stress out your parents. What you reap is what you're going to sow. And that's pretty much it. Thank you very much for tuning into The Youngest in Charge. I'll be back next week Friday. And if you want to come and tune in next week Friday, you can tune in on YouTube, which is URock TV. You can tune in on Instagram, which is URock Media 1. And you can also tune in on Facebook, which is URock Media 1. Happy Black Friday and have a blessed day.